listening to the Sports Garage Extra with me, Sammy, Muraya.
And Kariuki, Thige, KT.
Well, KT, just before we went on a break there, we were discussing FKF matters. We still stick to local football, where sadly we lost one of our Kenyan players this week. And the breaking news came yesterday morning, where we woke up to the news that Kakamega Homeboys literally confirmed that their defender Silas Abungana died from head injuries sustained in a nighttime assault.
Yep, very, very sad story, Muraya, for me. And this really happened away from football, but then there's something happening with the institution of marriage in this country, and it needs to be addressed. At which point in this particular matter does your wife or choice of spouse become a community affair?
Wacha nikuambie, it is communal. Wewe ukienda kulipa mahari, do you go take yourself there ama unaendanga na community?
Well, hiyo ni story ya dowry, but at some point pia tuachane na watu wajikoroge wenyewe,
kila mtu ajichagulie mtu yake.
Yeah man, it's a little sad when you lose your life and then coming back to think about exactly how did you end up losing your life. You lost your life because your
younger brother for that matter,
younger brother,
yeah,
beat you up and basically killed you. Even if he didn't die at his hands, he died in the hospital, but he died out of the injuries inflicted by his younger brother. What happens to that family? What happens? What's the future of how do those children? How will his children relate to their family?
It's not even that, Kariuki. While I agree with the whole issue about the children, there are certain aspects that we also need to look at, because this family right now, because it's not just about the brother, it's also about Abungana's parents as well, because they also had a problem with his choice of spouse. Now, what this family has lost or is going to lose is two sons, not just Abungana who lost his life, but there's a very high chance that the brother who attacked Abungana is also going to get jailed.
He's going to have a very hard time, even if he doesn't go to jail. How do you live with that?
Exactly.
How do you live with knowing that you took your brother's life? You know, it's a classic Cain and Abel story, and really it's sad. And for Kakamega Homeboys, of course, it's a sad debacle. They have had their own issues in the past, but really for me and on behalf of Ready Generation, is just staying with the family, and eulogizing with them, and giving them all the support they need, and we feel your loss, Kakamega Homeboys, Shemanyula and company. Really, it's just sad for me.
It indeed is sad, and also very sad for the whole football fraternity, because Abungana was a rising star, and you can imagine he actually played Kakamega Homeboys' last match, so he was very healthy, not attacked in the field of play, losing his life outside of it. So all we can say is condolences, one, to the family, and two, to the whole football fraternity.
Yep, that's a sad one.
It is a sad one.
Yeah.
But then we now need to move on to another sad story, and this one now is not Kenyan anymore. It's a story that literally does not want to go away. Every time we try to hush it away, it literally finds itself back to us.
Muraya, I see where you're going. There's nothing sad about it. It's an annoyance. It's like,
no, it's annoying.
It's like
for me it's sad because we can't keep on talking about the same thing week in, week out. We already know who the African champions are. We know who hosted the African Cup of Nations. But we still keep on, like a few weeks later, we still keep on talking about one country.
What it makes me think about when I listen to this Morocco story, it's like that mosquito. You have a few hours to sleep. You have like 4 hours to sleep, and then that thing it doesn't go away. It's just hanging around.
And next time you try to kill it, you slap yourself.
Okay, this is a detail. Guys don't know why we are pissed off about Morocco, but this is a detail. Morocco have again written a letter, this time to CAF Confederation,
yes,
claiming they were mistreated, they have been treated badly, they were not respected, they gave the tournament so much, they've gotten so little in return. It's a sour grapes too. So they're saying that they want to exit CAF.
From CAF.
They want to go away from the federation.
But where will they go?
They can go to Europe.
Well, they're hosting. They have a joint World Cup in 2030, and that joint is Morocco, Portugal.
Now, this is where I come into the mix.
Yes.
My position is this, Muraya.
Yes.
You want
your position. It's a good position.
You want to exit CAF. We don't need you.
Yes.
You know, we didn't ask anybody to be African.
Are we ready to host WAFCON? Because they're supposed to be hosting WAFCON in a few months.
WAFCON can be hosted anywhere, Muraya.
Even us, we can
in this day.
Talanta itakuwa imeisha.
We can do WAFCON here in Nairobi.
Talanta itakuwa imeisha bwana.
Basically, they did a good tournament. You know, credit due. But then they should not rub it in our faces. You know, if they want to go, fine. But they forfeit the World Cup hosting, because the World Cup hosting rights were given on the basis that they are an African country.
Yes.
Because this was the one supposed to come back to the continent of Africa. In fact, they already blundered by sharing those hosting rights. How it was done, I don't know, with Portugal and Spain. This was supposed to be an African affair. So wakienda sawa, wasahau pia World Cup. Wajipange huko Europe, huko wapi? Kwende.
The Sports Garage Extra.